Hello, my beautiful people. How are you? So I'm at my 38-week doctor's appointment. I'm sitting in the car, waiting until a little bit closer to my time. My appointment's at 10:45 and it's 10:28 right now. So I wanted to give the office time to get everybody in and out, and I'll go in probably like 10 minutes. I'm going to be asking a lot of questions today, such as, will I have to wear a mask while I'm delivering? Do we have to bring the car seat in, or can we bring the baby out to the car and put them in the car seat when I deliver, so that way the car seat doesn't get contaminated at all by any of the germs in the room and stuff? Do they give out food vouchers for Josh so that way he can eat in the room with me? Is he allowed to go to the cafeteria? Do we have to pack food for him specifically? I definitely have a snack bag already packed for him, but not like sandwiches and all that good stuff. Will they let me take my placenta home? Will they let Josh hand it off to my mom at the hospital? Just so many different things. Did I already mention that? Are they going to make me wear a mask while I'm in labor and pushing? I don't know if I could do that. Don't worry, that was not the corona. I have a mint in my mouth. I guess I should finish that before I go in and they think that I'm sick. But yeah, I also have my birth plan with me. I'm curious to see how dilated I am, if the baby's head down, what I'm measuring at, all that good stuff. I also have a form here that's for refusal of separation from newborn and mom. So I know right now at my hospital they're highly suggesting that everybody get tested for the coronavirus when you get admitted. You do have the right to refuse that, which I will probably do unless I'm showing signs of it, because I think I'm totally fine. But then if you do refuse it, are they going to treat you as if you have it? And what does that look like in that case? If you do get tested and then you're negative, what does that look like different than if you were to just refuse it, with how you'd be treated and taken care of? Will I be able to use the tub still? Will I be able to use their own birthing ball? Kind of what are their stipulations against birthing right now with the coronavirus going on? It's so crazy. So we shall see. But we're sitting here, Miss Rena and I. Look at that big old belly. And I definitely have a lot of pressure down there today. I feel sore, almost like bruised kind of down there, but it doesn't feel like it's on my bone. Like, I've heard people say that like it feels like your hip bone or your pelvic bone is like bruised, but that's not necessarily where it hurts, I don't think. It's just like, I can only describe it as like my uterus is sore. So I don't know if I was having a lot of Braxton Hicks while I was sleeping and then I wasn't waking up from them, or if she's just really low and ready to come out, because I am ready to bring this baby out. But yeah, so we will see what she says and I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, I'm done with my doctor's appointment and I am now in line at Chick-fil-A. Surprise! I'm gonna get a spicy chicken sandwich, see if that'll bring on labor. So I am 1.5 centimeters dilated. I'm 38 weeks and 4 days, and the doctor stripped my membranes, which was great. It was painful, but it was definitely doable, which is good. Pretty much like all of my fears for the hospital are kind of coming true. So they're making it mandatory that you get tested You can deny it. Sorry. But if you deny it, they kind of put you on like a flagged, like you already have it then, essentially. So if you at least do it, then you don't have to wear a mask while you're in labor, or they'll be more lenient on you wearing a mask while you're in labor and delivering. Especially through transition, she was like, there's a lot of fluids that come out and everything. And I'm like, yeah, what if I get sick? Like, I can't, if I'm nauseous, you cannot tell me that I'm going to be okay just wearing a mask. I don't know. So I guess I'll probably get tested when I get there. And she said that if you have symptoms of being sick while delivering, that they will let you nurse the baby, but then they'll take the baby out of the room, and then it's up to the pediatrician at that point if the baby can be released with you when you leave, or what they recommend. I know that legally I don't believe that they can keep the baby from you, so she'll be coming home with me either way. But that's kind of why I got my membrane stripped, because I was just like, all right, well, I want her to be with me at all times. If your test comes back positive but you don't show any symptoms, so you're like asymptomatic, then they will let the baby nurse and stay in the room with you, but that you should probably like kind of quarantine yourself from the baby anyway. It's so crazy. Josh has to bring everything in with him when he comes in, including the car seat, because they need to do a car seat check before they let you leave. So he will have quite a few things to bring in with him. And then they're giving 2 meal vouchers. She wants me to call the hospital and check. But 2 meal vouchers to the husbands, and like per day. So I don't know. But my husband eats 3 meals a day like all of us. So I don't know if there's like an option of like, can we buy a meal voucher where he can just eat? Like, it doesn't need to be free. That's fine. We can pay for it. But yeah, so we shall see what that entails. So maybe I need to pack some more food for him. My goodness, it's just so crazy to think about. She said that she's pretty sure that they will not release the placenta to me, because even if I test negative when I pull in there, that 2 days later I might be positive. And I'm like, well, I hope that's not the case, because we just spent a lot of money to get blood work done to make sure that I could have my placenta. Plus I do a placenta encapsulation. I'll die. No, I won't. I'm just being dramatic. It's not the end of the world. It's just definitely not the birth that I was hoping and praying for. She pretty much said that birth plans are great to have, but right now they're trying to uphold as much as they can with the birth plan, but that they kind of have to be more strict with certain things than they would like to be. So hold on one second, I have to order my food. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, essentially it's gonna be a crazy time. So with her, so she also said that the baby was head down and that her heartbeat was 140 beats per minute, which was great. And that the sac of water was intact and good to go. And yeah, the fact that she was able to strip my membranes was good. And it means that she said I was a good at least 1.5 centimeters, possibly 2. So I don't know if we're gonna get this baby soon, or if it's going to be quite some time. I know that they stripped my membranes with Ava and Mila, and that didn't work. Meh. I normally get crampy afterwards and spotty, like I have spotting. But then it doesn't turn into anything. So I am going to do some walking today. Ate a spicy chicken sandwich. Also, I didn't mention that the doctor that I love, she hurt her neck. She has a neck injury somehow. And so I wasn't able to see her today. So the doctor who delivered Ava, which was an awful birth, it was awful, was the one that I saw today. And she like literally walked into the room and she was like, hi. And I was like, hi, where's Sherry? And she was like, what? And I was like, where's Sherry? And she's like, oh, she has a neck injury, so I was asked to take over her patients. And I was like, okay. It was crazy. But she was very nice. She spent a lot of time with me, answered all my questions, and didn't make me feel rushed, which she normally does. And it kind of helped to reset how I feel about her some. So we shall see how that goes. I feel bad for my doctor having a neck injury. Ugh, I can't imagine that during this time. So that's kind of the update for today, and hopefully we will be having a baby here soon. Maybe I'll do a baby mama dance coming up. We shall see. But thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will speak at you guys later. Bye. Hello, my beautiful people. So today I am going to bring you up to speed on my 39-week OB appointment and bump date, just kind of how everything's going. Today I'm 39 weeks and 6 days. Tomorrow is my due date. I can't believe it. It's crazy. So this week went pretty well since I had a lot of my questions answered last week. And my doctor checked me and I was still only 1.5 centimeters dilated. The baby's head was actually higher this time than she was last week. Who knows why? She said as soon as the baby like lodges in, that my cervix should definitely start dilating because it's very favorable right now. She said it's still pretty long, but it's really soft. So I'm hoping once the pressure happens down there that she just takes off. Tomorrow is also my mom's birthday, so that would be cool. But the doctor that I love is on call today and then off this weekend, and then on call Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday next week. So we also decided that if I don't go on my own, that Wednesday, May 13th will be my induction date. I do not want to get induced necessarily. Well, I definitely don't want to get induced. I want to go natural. However, I feel like it's kind of like one thing that I can control in this whole thing right now with the whole coronavirus and everything going on with the hospitals. I mean, I even called like some birth centers to see if that was an option, which actually it was, but I'm not gonna go that route. I've never had an all-natural birth before, and I really want to try for that this time. Induction obviously wouldn't be natural, but pain medicine free, I should say. So this week I have been doing all the things to do natural inductions. I have walked a ridiculous amount, squatted, lunges, the ball, pineapple, red raspberry leaf tea, evening primrose oil, how we got the baby in. I pumped this week to see if that would work, which, can I just tell you, I got 1 ounce of colostrum out. What? I was really amazed by that. That was on Sunday, so that was 4 or 5 days ago. I have taken a nice relaxing bath. I've done everything that I have looked up and been able to try and figure out natural ways to do it to induce labor, and nothing's worked yet. Oh, spicy food. Did spicy food several times. I don't know. So this little girl is just not ready to come out yet. Today I went to Costco and there were so many people there. It was weird how many people were there. And I got asked several times, like when I was due, and to say tomorrow is such a crazy concept. Like my due date is tomorrow. What? But yeah, so we'll see. So if I could go today while the doctor that I love is on, that would be awesome. I have definitely not sat down since I got up this morning. Last night I didn't even sleep very well. I got up around like 1:30 and stayed up for about an hour. I just couldn't go back to sleep. And then I heard my husband leave this morning around 5:30, and I just woke up. The dogs wanted to go outside, so I let them out, and I was like, I could really go for a cup of coffee. So I got a cup of coffee and just kind of relaxed, and then but I felt like crampy all day today. Oh, I have been losing my mucus plug all day today, every time I go to the bathroom. Sorry, TMI, might be gross. That's real life though. But I lost it last week also after they stripped my membranes. They did strip my membranes again on Tuesday, and it didn't start anything, so we shall see. I've had some backaches today. Just some crampiness, some Braxton Hicks. And that's about all she wrote. My house is clean and good to go. I have a Walmart delivery coming tomorrow with groceries, and I just went to Costco today to get some things. So we are ready for her. We are beyond ready for her, Miss Raina. And yeah, I think that's about it for 39-week bump date. I'm super uncomfortable, but it's not like miserable, you know what I mean? If I'm sitting down or if I'm standing up, sorry, apparently I'm fatigued as well. But if I'm sitting down or I'm standing up, I'm fine. But then when I go to sit down, or I should say when I go to stand up from sitting down, the pressure in my hips and that general area is just immense. So I don't know how she was still high this week. I really don't know. Really don't know how. I will give you a bump shot here. Ooh. Again, the whole standing up thing. So let me do this. So this is 39 weeks and 6 days. This baby is large and in charge. I have officially gained 30 pounds, which I'm okay with. I'm only 5 foot tall, so that's why my bump is so big.
So your tears been running like a waterfall. Thought the stars